everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching. We're late night here before we leave on a trip where, you guessed it, we're going to Disney World, and that's why I look like this. That's why I look like this. I'm getting excited and nervous and all of the things at once, but I wanted to do a quick video because I've done one of these in the past and I felt like it went over really well. And I'm going to tell you guys how we're planning on going to Disney World with our son who has special needs. Nate has autism. He also has ADHD and a peanut allergy. There's lots of things to worry about when we travel. And I have a list of things here that we are doing to help us go through our vacation smoothly, preparing ahead, planning, having safety things in place. So I wanted to give you an updated video because I did one of these in the past, and I will link it down below. A lot of it still applies, but Disney has changed a lot of their disability services, and a lot of it is for the better. So I'm excited to kind of tell you our experience getting all that set up, what we're planning on doing for the park days. And then when we get home, I will update you on how it goes. Okay, I'm going to take these off, but aren't they cute? These have nothing to do with special needs, although I will say they're way more comfortable than the headband kind. If you have someone who would not like the headband kind, these are really cute. They're from Etsy. Anyway, so here's what I'm planning on doing. I have a list here in no particular order, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is the most important, and that is what Disney does for their guests with disabilities. What's really cool is you can chat with a cast member before you even go. So anytime, I think they say 2 days to 30 days before your visit, if it falls within that window, you can go on, you sign into your Disney account, and you go to help, and then you go to guests with disabilities, and then you go to register for DAS. And it is awesome. So the only thing about it, I was on hold with them waiting to talk to someone for 3 hours. So basically it pulls up a browser and you just have to keep that browser open. So I just left it open on my phone, and I did get accidentally signed out a couple times, but it still held my place. I realized it pretty quickly. My phone kept trying to sign me out. And then, like, right before it's your turn, like while they're helping the person in front of you, they'll come on there and type in the chat, like, we're about to help you, confirm, like, you know, your reservation days for Disney, and, you know, they just want to get some information from you. And then you are able to live chat with a cast member, which is awesome. And they kind of just ask you, it's really simple. They just ask you, like, what is your, why do you need a disability pass? And I just told them, for Nate, waiting in lines is very overstimulating. Being in a crowd of people where he can't get away from them is very overstimulating, and he doesn't understand waiting. And I told him, you know, he has autism. I don't believe you have to tell them your exact diagnosis. I'm not sure, but I told them, you know, he has autism, and they said, well, he definitely qualifies. So I had to show them Nate because they had to get a picture of him. And then after that, that was it. They were able to, I think they told me that the disability pass, let me tell you guys what it does, and then I'll kind of tell you what they said about some more things. But basically what it does is if you have a disability pass, you still have to wait for the amount of time. So let's say we wanted to ride Splash Mountain. Not my favorite ride, but let's just say we wanted to ride Splash Mountain. And there's a 60-minute wait to ride Splash Mountain. We still have to wait for 60 minutes, but we don't have to wait in line. So we can, you know, walk around, get a snack, look at a store, take a break, sit on a park bench, you know, let Nate wear his let Nate wear his headphones, and, you know, whatever. We can just not be in the line. And then when it's our turn, we can just go right through. What's really cool is all of this is through the app. So you're able to like get in line on the app, and you don't have to go over to the ride, get in, you know, tell them. This is what we had to do last time. I hope this makes sense. The last time we went, we'd have to go down to Splash Mountain and say we want to use DAS. And then they would, I think they would like scan our card. And I feel like we had slips of paper at one point. And then we would come back in the allotted time. Now it's all on the app. So they told me that you will get a there'll be like a DAS button that comes up on your app once you get to the park, and you just hit that and you're able to get in line virtually, which is awesome. I'm so glad they do that. It's for Nate and up to five guests, so we're able to ride with him. It's only for rides that he's going to ride, so if he doesn't want to ride something, then we can't just use it, so people can't take advantage of it. Also, my in-laws and my brother-in-law are going on this trip, and my brother-in-law also has special needs, so they also signed up and went through this whole process to get him a disability pass so that we all can ride rides together, because I think it was going to be 8 of us, so you can only do the DAS system up to 6 people. They did tell me if you go to guest services, once you get into the park, there are cases where they will extend that, but there's no guarantee. So you can register ahead of time. If you can't register ahead of time or you don't want to, you can also visit guest services once you get to the park, and they will set you up with the same system. What's cool also about registering ahead of time is you're able to do some pre-selections. So it's kind of like the old Fast Pass system before they started making you pay for it. You get 2 a day, and if you use them, you use them. If you don't, you don't. So we were able to pre-select a couple of rides we wanted to ride, and we got a time for those. And we can't go to multiple rides. Like, we can't get in line for multiple rides at a time. So we'd have to ride Splash Mountain, get done with that, and then move on to whatever else, you know, the carousel or whatever. So I really think they did a good job making it accessible, but not letting people take advantage. So I'm really, really excited to see how the system works. I will let you guys know. I'll do a whole separate video when we get home, and I'll tell you how every single one of these plans worked out. So if you're traveling with someone that has disability of some kind, I would definitely recommend talking with a cast member, doing the chat, or visiting guest services when you get there, and getting the pass, because I think it's a great thing. All right, moving on. We are definitely going to be taking Nate's noise canceling headphones. He does really well using the headphones. They're just the kind that there's no sound coming in, they just block sound. So we will put those in his backpack. I guarantee you he's going to want to have them on pretty much the whole time. I think the crowd noise and the music and all the different things get to him, so headphones definitely help. The other thing, I'm going to pack my bag full. Snacks. Like, if he gets hangry, we're going to keep him happy. If we are waiting, if we're going to do a standby line, I can feed him snacks while we're waiting to kind of keep him occupied. The other thing, so I want to make sure he's really hydrated. He's not a big fan of water, so what I'm going to carry are the little Mio water enhancers that you just squeeze into water. Any counter service at any of the parks will give you a free cup of water, and that's what we've done in the past, or we can even bring some bottled waters and refill them, and we just squirt some of that Mio in there, and it flavors the water like lemonade or whatever, and he really likes it. Another tip, if your child does not like the feeling of paper straws, you may want to bring your own like reusable straw. That's what I'm going to be doing. Nate does not like the disintegration of paper straws. Everywhere in the parks uses paper straws, so you might want to bring your own straw. Moving on, we are going to take lots and lots of breaks. We do not have a list of stuff we have to get done. We are going to go slow. We are going to take breaks if we have to leave the park and come back. Like, this is just about taking it at Nate's pace. And when he's done, he's done. Like, I'm not going to push him to go further than he wants. We're in no rush, like breaks, no rush. We're not going to be like trying to kill ourselves to get here and have this, like, we've done that before and it's exhausting. So we're just going to go chill. Like, I'm going to try to stay as calm as possible through this. And that's the thing, like, Nate feeds off of my energy. A lot of times he does. So if I can stay calm, I know that he will be a lot calmer. Moving on to some more serious topics. Nate wanders. I don't think he means to try to get away from us. It's just, he gets distracted and he, will kind of wander off. So I'm going to have like a hold of him. Someone's going to be assigned at a time to have him, and we're going to just rotate through. But for all of my kids, I found these on Amazon. I will link them down below. They're just bracelets. They're plastic and they're reusable. I'm not sure how hard these are to get off. if he'll be able to just rip it right off. But I thought if they will wear these, and it's cool because there's like different designs so they can pick out which one they want. But I also brought a Sharpie in this little box that came in, and I'm going to write their names, their phone numbers, any medical information we need to write. And that way, if they were to get separated from us and a cast member found them, they would have immediately like what his name was, what our phone number is, all of that. Just for safety. Hopefully we'll never have to use it. Also, this is a GPS tracker. This may seem overkill to you, but there's nothing worth your peace of mind. Like, that is the most important thing. And like I said, Nate's a wanderer. My biggest fear is losing him in a place like Disney World. So this is going to be laced through his shoelace where he can't get it off, like down where it's like really weaved in. And this will track him. It's called a GeoBit. I just got this, and I think we're going to have him wear it even when we're not on vacation, no when we're around going out in public, because you never know. And this will track him within 100 feet, and I can pull it up on my phone and see exactly where he's at. So when we're just doing whatever we're doing, whether we're in the parks or the hotel or whatever, this would be a great thing. You can clip it to your clothes, you can wear it as a lanyard, you could put it through your shoelaces, whatever. There's lots of different ways to clip it. So this is really, really cool. I'm excited to explore more of the GeoBit. I don't know that much about it, but I think it's a really great tool, and this is going to be on Nate when we go to the parks. Also, oh, I don't have it. I will insert a picture. I've also shown y'all on my vlogs. I have a thing called Solar Buddies, and it's a sunscreen applicator. You also can take a makeup brush that applies sunscreen really well. I've done that in the past. But the Solar Buddies, it looks like you squirt the sunscreen into it, and there's like a roller ball, and you can roll it on them. Nate does not like the feeling of sunscreen on him. He had the last time we went to Disney World, the biggest trouble we had, the biggest meltdown he had was from sunscreen getting in his eyes, like something I never thought of. I thought about the crowds, I thought about waiting in lines, but we were on the boat going over to Magic Kingdom, and I was putting sunscreen on him, and he immediately started doing this to his eyes and rubbed it all on his eyes, was screaming. It was just, of course, there's people everywhere, and that didn't help him at all. And we were like crammed on this boat. It was just it was bad. He screamed like the entire time until I could get some like water and try to wash him out once we got across. So I found that Banana Boat Active. I'll link it down below. Banana Boat Kids Active does not burn your eyes. It's tear free, and so that's the kind we use. And then the sunscreen applicator, make sure you don't get it too thick so that they rub their eyes. So I will also be carrying the Solar Buddies. That's all the tips I have. I'm sure as we go along, I'm going to get more, so stay tuned. If you are planning a trip to Disney and your child has special needs, definitely stay tuned, because I will have a whole bunch more, I'm sure, once we get back. I was also really impressed the last time we went to Disney World. I don't know how it is now, but every bathroom had a handicapped stall, like not just a stall, but a whole separate bathroom that was handicapped, and almost every single time we needed to use it, it was empty. Again, I don't know how it is now. I'm not sure, but that was really nice, because there are times that Nate needs to change clothes. We will also be carrying his EpiPen. We will also be carrying changes of clothes for him if he needs it. And so sometimes it's not feasible to do that in just a regular stall. It's to the point now where he's 10. And so him going into the ladies' bathroom, I mean, I don't care. I'll bring him right in if I need to. But, you know, it's nice to have the extra privacy for him. So I was really impressed last time about the handicap bathroom stalls they had, or it's a whole separate like family bathroom. And that was really helpful. It had, you know, a toilet, a sink, and just a little bit more room. So that's the plan. I love you guys so much. If you're planning a trip to Disney, try to make it fun. Don't stress too much. There are some things you can do to give yourself peace of mind, and then, you know, you just have to try to make the best of it. Don't stress, as your kids will feel that. I hope you have a magical time. Definitely, if you have any tips, leave them down below so other people can read them. If you like the video, definitely subscribe to see more about our autism life. I share our journey just everyday life over here on my YouTube channel. And we love Nate so much, and my heart is just to help him have the best, happiest, most joyful life ever. And he is pure sunshine. He is going to be so happy. We haven't told them yet. By the time this video is up there, we're already there. But they're going to be so excited. So stick around for Disney vlogs. Love you guys. See y'all soon. Bye.